Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back. I hope everyone had your good holidays. It is the beginning of the month, which means it is time for another Calgary Real Estate Market update from the month of December of 2021. Stay tuned because we have a lot to unpack because December was a crazy month for Calgary real estate. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Hawkins and I'm a local real estate agent here in Calgary, Alberta. We're here on this channel. I talk about Calgary real estate, take you through some of the best properties available in Calgary and talk to you about Calgary communities. If that is something that you are interested in, make sure that you like, subscribe, and you turn on that notification bell to be notified about my next video. We have a lot of good content coming this year, so you don't want to miss out, especially if you're thinking about buying or selling in Calgary. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the recent market update from the month of December of 2021. Today, we're going to be going over three categories like we always do, which is going to be sales, pricing, and inventory. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be giving you my advice for buyers and sellers and what my prediction is going to be this year for the Calgary real estate market in 2022. Starting with the sales, and we had a crazy month in December of 2021. This is very unusual for this time. Usually in the winter time, especially around December, January, and February, we do see a large slowdown for our seasonal trends. But in December of 2021, we hit some monthly highs with 1,737 total homes sold here in Calgary. To give you an idea of how much we did in this month of December of 2021 versus December of 2020, we are almost 45% more homes sold than that of December of 2020. And if you look at the entire year total, we're almost at 71% more homes sold in 21 versus 20. And I'm going to be explaining it later on with the inventory for why we had such a massive amount of sales. But to give you an idea of what the sales to list price ratio was, it was at 98.52%. Now for buyers, this is a good thing because you can still expect to potentially pay under that asking price. However, it is a hot seller's market, so that expectation is very minimal. Now for sellers, this is also good because you can expect at least 98.5% of the ask price for your home. And if you're one to get over asking, you have to put the best product out there, which I'll be giving my advice at the end of the video. Bring up the sales graph here. You can see that in December of 2021, that this was the best December that we have had and is higher than our 10-year average, but is the highest December that we have ever sold, going all the way back to 2007. Moving on to inventory, in the month of December of 2021, we brought 1,230 new homes to market. Now compare that to December of 2020, that is up almost 5%, but that's also 500 homes less than what we sold. We sold 500 more homes than we actually brought to market, which has put us in a bit of an inventory strain. Our inventory is now down to 2,608 homes, and we are now at the 1.5 months of supply. Now, months of supply means that it would take 1.5 months to sell out of our total current inventory. But that low inventory has brought in a lot of sales. There is a lot of demand in the market, but just not a lot of supply. To give you an idea of what that looks like percentage-wise of sales to new listings, we sold 141% more homes than we brought to market. That is a crazy number to show you the type of market we are in right now. And I'm going to be pulling up this graph right here for you to give you an idea of what this inventory looks like. If you look at this graph right here, this is our lowest inventory amount since 2013. Moving on to pricing, the overall benchmark price here in Calgary is $463,900, which year over year is up 10.1%. Bring up the community map here for you, giving you an idea of what each community and area is doing. You can see that majority of the communities are up at least 11%, except for the Northeast, the East, and the City Center. But those three communities are still up significantly as well. Now we're going to be going on to the individual property types. Now in the past market updates, I usually do the year over year percentage change. But for this video, I'm just going to be giving you what the year end looked like to give you kind of an idea of how the year ended up in terms of percentage change and the price of each individual property type. Now, each individual property type, of course, is the detached, semi-detached, row townhouse, and the condo market. The average price here in Calgary for a detached home is just over $585,000, which is a year-to-date increase of 8.56%. The average price of an apartment here in Calgary is just below $267,000, which is a year-to-date increase of 5.81%. The average price for a semi-detached here in Calgary is $499,000, which is a year-to-date increase of 8.87%. And finally, the average price for a row townhouse here in Calgary is $325,500, which is a year-to-date increase of 5.17%. Now that we have all that information, what does this all mean for buyers and sellers? Well, to start off, for sellers, this is a very hot seller's market. We are seeing homes selling for over asking and with very limited inventory of just over 2,000 homes available on the market. That means there's not a lot of competition on the market and your home is likely to get seen and sold very quickly. We are starting to see a lot of people moving from out of province to Calgary, and that is starting to eat up a lot of the market as well, which means not only people from Calgary are seeing your homes, a lot of people from out of province are seeing your home as well, which is making a lot of multiple offer situations, which is help driving prices up for the sellers. Now for buyers, as I just said, there is a lot of people looking to relocate to Calgary, which is putting a lot of demand on a very little supply market. So for buyers, it's really important to understand a couple of things. It's either one, you need to wait till that perfect home comes on the market and be ready to make an offer right away, or two, pick a home that is probably not your most desirable home, but it is available on the market for you, so that is kind of your choice. Now, you may have to pay over asking, but you only have to pay over asking for what you're comfortable with. If your max budget is only $500,000 and you don't feel comfortable paying over $500,000, then we are going to have to adjust your price range just in case we do have to pay over asking. That potentially might be looking at homes worth $475,000 rather than going directly up to $500,000. Now, what are my predictions for the Calgary real estate market in 2022? I think we're still going to see a very strong seller's market. I believe we're still going to see a lot of interprovincial moving around, which is still going to put a lot of strain on the market with very little supply that we already have. Now, this does include the new construction market as well as the resale market. There might be a potential easing when interest rates do go up, and we do expect them to go up this year, potentially quite a bit, but only then and only then do we see a potential easing in the market, with some buyers maybe backing out of the market and easing up on the demand while allowing more supply coming to market and maybe having a bit more of a balanced market. Now, do I see this potentially being a full balanced market? No, not really. I still believe we're going to sit in that hot market for at least all of 2022, potentially up until the winter when we do start to see seasonal trends and the winter being our slowest months. However, in early fall market updates, I did say that you can expect that in late fall and early winter that we could start to see a bit of a slowdown. However, I was wrong. We did not see a slowdown. It continued to stay busy all throughout, and that's probably what's going to exactly happen all the way through the end of the summer. All right, everyone, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this recent market update from December of 2021. And if you're thinking about purchasing a home here in Calgary in 2022, all of my contact information is down in the description. Contact me today and we can start your real estate journey today. But until then, I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Take care.